Hello and Privyet! It's a bit of a special video today, and because of that, I kind of wanted to find somewhere special to do it. So strap in. We are travelling back in time to a country that doesn't even exist anymore. Welcome to the Tim Traveller 1000 subscriber Q&A special from the USSR. This is the Museum of Soviet Lifestyle in St. Petersburg, and if it's alright with you lot, we're going to wander around looking at stuff here while we do the Q&A. But before we get to that, I'd like to say a big thank you to all of you for watching and subscribing to the channel, and a big welcome to anyone who's arrived here in the last week after YouTube suddenly decided to spam my 6-month-old video about the Afsluitdijk to basically every Dutch person on the internet. Anyway, to bring everyone up to speed, when we did the 634 subscriber special a while back, I asked everyone to send in questions and I promised I would answer them when we got to 1,000. Well, I guess the time has come. To kick off, Gilgamesh Ethics asks a question that you all want to know the answer to, which I can tell because it was also asked by IT Warrior Briosho, Leary, Necfrid1503, Point, and Weeberday04. And I am paraphrasing here, who on arse actually are you? So let's start with the basics. My name is Tim and I like travelling. The clues were there if you looked for them. I was born and brought up in the UK, but at 18 I leave home and I go to university in France. I wanted to study French and France seemed like a good place to do that. After 3 years of study and another 3 years of faffing around in part-time jobs, I come back to the UK to get a career, because the UK seemed like a good place to do that at the time. And for quite a while I'm living a normal life with a normal full-time job, in an office with a boss and a computer and all that stuff, but gradually the idea of climbing the ladder and earning more money is less and less motivating. And all I really want is to free myself up to do things I actually want to do, like, I don't know, go travelling and start a stupid YouTube channel like some sort of massive human cliche. So eventually I quit my job and I go freelance. That was 2 years ago, and I now split my time between running marketing campaigns for a small Dutch company and playing piano for a live band that tours the UK. And sometimes I just enjoy thinking about the faces of recruiters when they find me on LinkedIn. Urahara 12 Squad asks, how do you find interesting spots in the area you travel to? It's another great question. Most of the time, if I'm going somewhere, I'll just hit Google beforehand and search for unusual things in the area. I often find myself ending up on atlasobscura.com. It's a great website for this kind of thing, and if I'm totally honest, half of my videos probably started there. But it's not always like that. When I was researching my video on the Fenbarn, I was looking at a map and I zoomed out a bit and I saw this really weird thing up here. And long story short, that's how the Hambach video happened. Anyway, I'm always open to new ideas, so if you know somewhere that I should go and film, whack it in the comments. Craig Smith asks, how are you so good at pronunciations? Well, thanks, Craig. I'm not sure everyone thinks that, but I do try to make an effort. I studied French at uni, as I said, and I've done classes in 3 other languages, so that helps. And I'm now learning how to pronounce Dutch, thanks to everyone's feedback on the Afsluitdijk video. Leonard Meow asks, far too many questions. Hi, Leonard. To cut a long story short, A and B probably need a whole video just to themselves. D, no, and B, I should probably protect her identity. Right, 2 more. Andrew Campbell asks, what's your favourite airline and airport? I mean, literally any airline that isn't Ryanair, but I have to say Norwegian are pretty good. They've impressed me recently. My favourite airport, well, they all sort of blend into one, but I do like Vienna Airport. That's a really nicely designed building. And finally, Cruxus and Steramel ask, what is your dream trip? Well, I'm happy travelling almost anywhere, as if you couldn't tell from my videos, but there's a few places that I've been dreaming of for a while, including here, here, and here. Oh, and here, of course. They're all quite a long way from London. At least one of them is in a war zone, unfortunately, and one doesn't exist, but I'd love to visit them one day. So if any of you saw those photos and thought, wait, that's where I live, then please get in touch. So that's it for my questions, but before I go, I've got a question for you. Are there any places that you would like me to go to? They can be specific, quirky places, or perhaps just a country that you'd like me to visit. And given that about half of you are now Dutch, do you just want me to do more videos in the Netherlands, or would you like me to go and see other places? Also, I'd love to hear if any of you have visited somewhere after seeing it in one of these videos. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Thank you all for watching and subscribing, and I will see you soon.